Was good, was good. That Sanity be kept, our new radio talk show. And I am here with Kevin Cortopassi for our first street interview. He is a photographer here in Sacramento, and we're just going to get to know what's going on in the city through his eyes. So, Kev, tell us a little about yourself, man. How did you get into photography?
Well, I never really was that super interested in photography until I decided to take in high school. I'm trying to remember if it was my junior or senior year. I'm trying to remember, but I had an open elective class that I needed to fill, and I had no idea what I was going to take. So I was looking at the list, and I chose the most interesting one to me, which was photography.
Right on.
Even at that point, I wasn't really interested in it, and then I took the class and I started loving it. So.
Were you always an artist?
No.
No?
No, not really at
all. So this was the first art breakthrough that you did, and it ended up being your life mission.
Yeah, I mean, I played I played instruments a little bit, but I was really, really slow to learn guitar. So after 3 years of trying that and not really being very extremely slow, I just couldn't focus. So I was just all right, not doing this anymore.
So what makes photography a passion for you? What makes you like it? When you wake up in the morning and you're like, photography, what makes you I gotta do this?
I don't know, it's I like exploring and seeing cool stuff.
Take it, man.
I like interest. I don't know, I'm interested in really normal things, I feel like. One of my big things a couple months ago was garbage cans and driveways. I don't know why.
You one of them freaky dudes that is into all kind of weird pictures?
No. But yes, I mean,
you doing all leather shoots?
I've known people, and I met somebody in college that did that. He was a part of the gay community, and he did a lot of shoots down in San Francisco during their big a bondage I don't know. It's like a bondage festival. I don't know. People were walking each other around on leashes and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's very shocking imagery, but it's normal to him because he's been around it.
So you said a sense of adventure earlier. I bet doing photography you run across all types of walks of life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met a whole lot of different people from. I mean, even if you just go to different events around the city, or just walking around the city, and people will just talk to you, or. I mean, I've talked to homeless people because I'm just walking around with a camera and they're just walking around too. Is
everyone generally pretty welcoming to you, or do you get a lot of rejection?
People are pretty welcome, I think. I've had people that I walked by that I didn't even really make eye contact with that were like, "Oh, hey, take our picture," and I'm like, "Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll take a picture."
On. Everyone likes to be on camera.
Yeah,
it,
people
man.
really do.
So tell me this: in your business as a photographer, what's your highest leveraged obstacle? What gets you every time? Man, how do I get over this hump?
My marketing.
Marketing,
yeah, because I feel like I'm more introverted, especially when I meet people at first. I'm not super open with people at first, so it's kind of I feel like that's one of my biggest problems is just the connection phase. I have a good website. I feel like that needs work, but yeah, I feel like it's more personal. If I first meet someone, it's kind of a little bit off. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess all artists have this thing with being more introverts than extroverts.
Yeah.
You know what
I
mean?
I think I've noticed that a lot too.
Yeah. I think it hugely plays into their creativity.
Yeah.
It comes from deep within.
Yeah. It's more of because I'm in my mind all day long. I just have thoughts racing through my mind all day long. So
yeah,
it's kind of I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like my photography necessarily. I don't feel like I purposely put a story into my photography, but I feel like in a way something comes out of it though.
Right on, man.
Whether I'm trying to do it subconsciously or.
Are you enjoying the following that you're creating? Is it fun? Does it provide momentum for you?
Yeah.
Right
one of my biggest obstacles I feel like, with my creativity was getting over comparing myself to other artists.
Right on.
Because you look at someone that blew up overnight.
Yeah.
Especially with the internet, you could have one picture that some random person that has a lot of followers on Twitter or Tumblr, they post that, and you're you've
Right
got
on.
overnight fame. So it's kind of but yeah, you can't compare yourself
Can't
to other
judge
artists.
yourself on everyone
Yeah.
else. Yeah. So how long have you been at it?
It's been over 7 years. I think it's actually over 8 years if I've been doing it since I was a junior.
Okay.
So either 16 or 17 is when I started, and I'm 24 now.
So given how difficult it is, there's a lot of competition out there. What keeps you in the game? What would you say to inspire other photographers?
I guess just keep shooting. Because really, I mean, everything, you could be in the same spot in like a downtown area for 24 hours, and you could shoot one shot every hour and get something totally different, just because everything's always changing.
So in a way, you always have your camera ready, always be ready.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Dig it, man. So how would people get a hold of you? How would they look at your photography?
KevinCortopassi.com. It's KevinCortopassi.
All right. And what about Instagram, Twitter? What are you on the most?
I'm on, let's see, I used to be on Twitter a lot, but I've kind of gone away from that a little bit. But I'm trying to keep my Instagram updated a lot. And then also I've got a Facebook.
Okay.
So.
And your Instagram and Facebook are the same taglines?
Instagram is just my first and last name, Kevin Cortopassi, and then my Facebook is Kevin Cortopassi Photography.
Respect.
Yep.
Spell that last name for everybody real quick,
right.
Kev.
It's Cortopassi.
Right on. Street interviews, Kevin Cortopassi. That Sanity be kept. Thank you, bro.